Hi everyone, I know it's been a long time since my last YouTube update, a lot has been going around, but nonetheless, in this video though, I want to talk about a certain particular website that has been circulating around the net for the last few years, and that it does need some attention into. It's called, you probably have heard it, it's called thedirty.com. Now, what that site essentially is for people who don't like other people to go around posting negative information on the net, stealing pictures, and posting them for their own personal whatevers, and basically trashing the person to the max about them. Now, it doesn't end there. People can comment and continue on the bashing train. So that being said, a lot, especially in my city, a lot of people have been getting posted on there for no particular reasons. Either an ex who got jealous, friends that are not friends anymore, just really conflict of interest does happen a lot in this website. Now, from personal experience, before it died down with me, I was getting posted a lot for the last, let's say, around a year, ever since I left my ex and started my new life without him. So, people at first, when I first left my ex though, said I would fall on my face, I wasn't making them like this and that, but in reality that wasn't the case. I'm pretty successful in my eyes, in my opinion at least. So what my ex's friends decided to do is to try to, trash what I've accomplished so far in my life, and to also ruin my reputation, my standing in the world, right? Decided to steal a lot of my Facebook information and post it on the website and just bash and bash and bash, basically trying to say that I was this, I was that, which was, by the way, false. And it continued on for a year. Like, every time one of the posts would die down eventually, and they would post another one, keep it going, keep it circulating, all because of envy and jealousy and the fact that I finally have smartened up in the world and, started getting my life back together. So, more recently though, a few weeks ago, I was posted yet again of a picture of me when I was attempting to do, I guess you could say, drag or whatever, when I was first starting out doing that, actually. So, yeah, the picture was blah, but whatever. And it was just basically bringing other people that I was acquainted with, bringing them into the fold in the whole 9 yards, basically just trashing and trashing and trashing, bringing my family in the whole 9 yards, and it's all false information. Now, with me personally, since that has been going on for a very long time, eventually I stopped letting it get to me, because I'm like, hey, you know what? It's the same crap that's going around. I know who it's coming from. It's from people that have literally no lives and nothing to do with themselves, so they just go on the site to make things interesting for them. I'm just assuming. So, knowing what type of people it's coming from, you know what? People who know me deep inside, know my lifestyle and the way I am, know that this is ridiculous, this is false, and I'm nothing like this, okay? So, that I do have those people. I have a lot of those people, actually, and it has not affected my life. I still continue trying to build my success and never let that site slow me down. Now, recently, though, I've been getting a lot of phone calls and text messages from random friends of mine who have been affected by other posts on thedirty.com. So, they tell me what it's all about. I go on the site and just to read, not to comment, just read what they were telling me about, and I see it. And I'm just looking and staring at it, and I'm like, false information yet again, and I'm like, why do people feel the need to go and do that to other people? And the sad part is, a lot of the information on the dirty, especially mine and other people's, is that it was in photos and statuses on Facebook, and this person was on their friends list because I've doing some of my own investigations with the whole 9 yards, figured out that it was someone on the friends list and on my other friends' list, because those friends only can see what it was about. Friends only, which means that someone was hiding on their Facebook as their so-called friend or acquaintance and just watching for anything that they can steal and twist to their own advantage for that website. So, eventually I found out on my end who was doing it and whatnot, and I stopped being friends with them, deleted them out of my life the whole 9 yards. Now, my other friends, right now, they're not, a lot of my friends are not used to dealing with stuff like this, so right now they're upset, they're kind of like depressed, if you will, right? And some of them even think that their life is over. Like, oh my god, it's on the internet, it's cyberspace, everyone's gonna believe everything, my life is gone, I'm gonna get fired, my boyfriend's gonna dump me, I'm never gonna get a boyfriend again, the whole 9 yards. They just assume the worst because they've never, in their wildest daydreams, have, dealt with something like this. So, when you tell me stuff like that's not turn around, I was like, honey, girl, calm down for 2 seconds. Sometimes they're like, I can't calm down. I'm like, yes, you can. It's 2 seconds. Hear me out. You know that this has been going on since God knows when this site started. And now, seeing about me on the dirty for the last year, back to back for the last year, of different pictures and different false information and different whatevers. You know that I could have easily have been depressed, quit what I was doing with my life, and just completely not care, right? But I turned around and I told them, I'm like, that's not the case now, is it? I did not allow them to try to run my life by that site. I'm like, people who truly know you know the fact that that information on the site right there entirely is false. Yes, some sore loser went on that site, went out of their way even to get the information that they needed to put you on that site because of whatever issues, okay? And then they're like, oh, I bet you my name's so-and-so and so-and-so. I'm like, okay, stop throwing names out there right now. Stop saying things that's who and such, because you don't know right now. It's like, you need to investigate to the best of your ability to figure out if you can put 2 and 2 together as to who you think could have done this. They're asking me, sometimes they ask me, how do you do it? I was like, I took a look at the pictures, snapshots from certain people's cellular devices. I was looking at the business profile, because believe it or not, at work, where I used to work, the business profile that you can use on the dirty, I used to use that same system at work. So I know what that system's all about, I know how to navigate it the whole 9 years, and I still have my login for that. So anyways, long story short though, sorry about that, it's my cell phone, my friend's calling me, she can wait a minute. So long story short though, I was able to go on the site, see all the different discs profile accounts that are people you're using to comment, and like there was actually a couple that one was bashing me, one certain individual was bashing me, then the other one was and then not the other profile, but another comment under the same profile though was bashing me. Okay, now I look back in my Facebook Messenger messages and I see some try to match the spelling, the grammar, the punctuation, the whole 9 yards of that, right? And I see a certain so-called friend that I first met when I was 17 years old. I put her way of talking in the comment together. And I was like, ding, 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 ding. Red flag. Right there. But then it gets even better. Under the same profile though, okay, I found a snapshot of my cellular device. I go even deeper in my messenger list of my conversation with a certain individual, and I find that she sent me snapshots of random funny pictures off the internet, whatever, from a cell file now, to my messenger, and I'm like, it's the same exact phone. Okay? Sorry, I don't know why my friends keep calling me, she can wait. But yet again, I just did a week straight though, of thorough investigating between every which way I could, and I finally figured out who it was at the end of the day, and cut them out of my life. Now, I told my friends to process, right, and be like, this is what I did, this is how I found out. Now, you can either take what I did and do it yourself, or you can do it on a whole different route. But at the end of the day, you can't just go pointing fingers, because that's how you're going to turn people away that don't deserve to be turned away, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, some of them have investigated. I've yet to hear back from them, because it was kind of recently, right? But yeah, and then another time, a mother that I knew, a mother of a kid, came up to me and she was really mad that her son got posts on her, and that because of that, her son has been put on suicide watch in the whole 9 yards, and that she's determined to get the site down. Well, I'm sorry to say, the site is so well protected within American law, it's ridiculous, and there's so many things there that no one can take the site down. right now, as it stands with the current standing in law in America and all 9 yards. Okay? It's pretty hard to get that site taken down. Okay? Now, people have been considering about, sending in post removal requests. Well, honey, in order to get a post removed, it's $800 per ad. Per ad. But then again, you will just get a maybe. You won't get a, yes, I'll take it down, give me $800. No. No, honey. You gotta pay $800 per every ad, and the only thing you get is a maybe. A flippin' maybe. It's not a guarantee. So basically, you can turn around, send in the request, and then, like, the request won't go through until you send $800 times whatever, how many amount of posts about yourself that you want to get taken down, only for a goddamn flippin' maybe. So, honey, you can try to go through all the legal stuff in Canada all you want, but at the end of the day, unless you're some rich, wealthy Miley Cyrus millionaire, you're not going to be able to get it removed unless God knows what miracle happens. Okay? Like, there's like 6 or 7 up on me right now. So, and they've all been on for the last year. I wish I could get taken down because of the defamation of character to the max, literally. But I can't. That's the thing, because I don't have the money to hand out all that money just for a maybe. I just can't do that. I got bills, I got rent, I got my dog, I got college, I got clothes, I got cleaning, groceries, I got a lot more shit to pay for than pay to $800 times 6 or 7 just to get a maybe. Sorry, honey. I'm not made out of money. I'm not Daddy Warbucks here, so that's not going to happen. That's why I told my friend. But she's determined, nonetheless, all the best to her, but she's determined to get the site taken down, which I wish her nothing but the best, mind you. Now, about Suicide Watch, some people don't have the mental capacity, to turn around and say, okay, this is not who I am, I know that, people I know who are close to me know this, so I'm not going to let it bother me. Some people don't have the capacity to do that in life. Even as they get older, they may never have that capacity. Some might even think suicide's the easiest way out. So, when you're posting someone in the dirty who has a serious mental health condition, and in the back of your head, in the back of your head that this kid is not going to be able to cope with it as well, you're just plain rude and mean. I don't care if you slept with this kid and popped out a child. I do not care. By the way, that's not what happens. I'm just saying as an example. But I don't care. Whatever the reasons are, you as a human being do not have the right to post anybody on that site. Nobody has the right. Okay? I don't have the right, you don't have the right. Because, you must be some sort of a lowlife or some sort of a sad individual to begin with. To even have that thought process. Okay? Now, with me, I haven't deactivated half of my life, including a lot of social media, just because of the fact, until I figured out who it was and for it to die down, which, by the way, it has. Finally. But, honey, you cannot do this to people. It's just maddening. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. So, that being said, Dirty.com, yes, people slander people there all the time. I have a lot of people I know that are on there that don't deserve to be put on there at all, whatsoever. And there's nothing they can do. But know the fact that people that do know them deep down inside, and who else knows them as well, know that that's not true. But it's a disgusting site. I agree. It should be shut down completely. No one deserves to be on it. That site should be shut right down. Guarantee it. All 4 of the sites get shut down. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So the moral of this video is, not everyone's gonna like you in life. Okay, everyone should accept that one day. Not everyone's gonna like you in life. Okay, but the true people in your life will, obviously. But sometimes those people that don't like you for whatever A, B, or C reason, they might be vindictive or sick in the head or just plain or cruel or have nothing better to do with their lives instead, but just to go on Facebook or any other social media networks out there and steal your information, your pictures, and post it on the dirty. Because that's just the kind of individual that they are. It's gonna happen to anybody. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't mean if you deserve it or not. No one deserves it anyways. It's what it is. Just know though, that yes, these people might do that. Yes, some people may not be able to investigate as well. Maybe yes, some people will never know who flippin' did it. But at the end of the day, honey, you know you're not like that, your friends and family know you're like that, your partner knows you're not like that, you're not like that. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Because if people believe everything they read on the internet, I feel bad for them. Because the internet is full of lies and assumptions and gossip and crap. That anyone to be that gullible to believe it, that's their loss and their stupidity, not yours. So at the end of the day, the true people will stay by you. You get fired from work, actually, no one can fire you from a place of work because you're posted on thedirty.com, just so you know. If your partner leaves you because of that, well, honey, if your partner has been with you for a certain amount of time, you can't say that all that's false, and he or she leaves you, whatever, honey, you're better off without them. Believe me, they're gonna leave you because of that site and not actually know, like, it's false and stuff like that, and not give two hoots about you because of the site. You're not worth it, honey. Don't let the door hit them with a good Lord split them, you know what I mean? Trust me, it's not worth it. They weren't meant to be anyways, if that's the kind of person they are. Okay? And then once again, the true people will stay by your side no matter what. Okay, so what I suggest you do is if you don't want to waste your time investigating, that is fine by me. But just continue to live your life the way you've always lived it. Continue doing what you're doing, your schooling, your work, your career, whatever you were doing before all of that drama, okay, happened. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Don't worry about fucking people. Just don't worry about it. It's not worth it. Honey, trust me, it's not. Like, I've never let that flight slow me down, and I'm not gonna let it now. It finally died down recently after a year of the same crap, mind you, but I never let it slow me down. I never should do. Okay? Because until that site gets taken down, honey, it's just gonna keep going and going and going with other people and other posts and other crap. But it's up to you to either react nastily and stop your life and go all ballistic, or laugh at it, like, haha, good one, bye-bye, see you later. It's up to you to do one of those two things. So that being said, yes, the site's disgusting, yes, people should not deserve to be on it, but you know what, since we legally in Canada can't literally do anything about it right now, as of yet, just continue on with your life, pretend like it never happened, and that's what I did. Simple as that. One day, someone will get the message that it's wrong, stop making money off of people's misfortune, and just take down that site. But until that day happens, just take my advice. Don't let it affect you, and continue doing you, no matter whatever that is. So that being said, thank you for watching my latest YouTube video. I hope that this could be a bit of an insight, maybe not, I don't know. And also, don't forget to link me up on Facebook under Jackson Gates, that's my last name. And don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share, alright? So, alright, so I'll catch you guys later, and hope you guys all have a great evening. Ciao for now.